It's time to hit the hardwood.
It's over to Tamayo, right wing three on the way. Bang! 3 ball!
On the Toad Streaming Network, this is Horned Toad Basketball.
Inbound for Garcia right now. Back over to Love now. Finds Garcia in the right corner. Bounce pass over to Marshall, the low post. Back over to crossover to Garcia. Right wing three. It goes in!
Now at the call of the game, here's Brian Welch.
And a happy Monday evening to you from the west side of the San Joaquin Valley. It's the Lady Toads of Coalinga tangling tonight with undefeated Templeton on the west side of the San Joaquin Valley. Hi everybody, I'm Brian Welch, the Toad Streaming Network. Glad to be a part of your Monday evening wherever you may be tuning in. It's Coalinga tangling with Templeton. Coalinga 4-2 overall on the season. The Horned Toads last time out took down the Cardinals of Lindsay 76-32 on Thursday night. It was a big night for the Horned Toads, especially from junior Alika Rafu. She shot the ball well, knocking down not 1 but 5 threes in that big victory for the Horned Toads. And the Horned Toads are going to need a lot of offense tonight, tangling with 4-0 Templeton. That is correct. The Horned Toads tangling with Templeton. The Eagles undefeated in this 2025-26 season. They are 4-0 overall. They beat Strathmore last time out 45-37 on Saturday afternoon on the Central Coast of California in the North County, as the locals say it, on the Central Coast. And this is an Eagles squad that is a perimeter shooting squad. They like to rebound the basketball a lot, but also they like to shoot the basketball from beyond the arc. And it's going to be a very interesting one today on the west side of the San Joaquin Valley. We're going to dive right into our Horned Toad pregame show. I was able to sit down with the team captains of this 2025-26 season of Kylie Carpenter, Alika Rafu, Addie Love, and Brooklyn Davis. You'll be hearing from all 4 captains when we come right back after this. It's Templeton taking on Coalinga. More after this from the west side of the San Joaquin Valley. Horned Toad Basketball on the Toad Streaming Network. Well, back to the Horned Toad pregame show. We usually hear from head coach Mike Walker, where we get to hear from the team captains this year for the Lady Horned Toads. We are now joined by Kylie Carpenter, Alika Rafu, Addie Love, and also Brooklyn Davis. Ladies, how are we doing tonight?
Great. Super good.
Well, that's good to hear. All right, star of the show. I mean, you guys are all stars, but let's talk to the seniors first. We're going to talk with Addie, not with Addie, but Brooklyn Davis, of course, and Kylie Carpenter. Let's go with you, Brooklyn. I know that you've played a couple of games so far, but you're that low post player that we always talk about on the broadcast. What's it like being in the low post fighting for rebounds?
You know, it's definitely difficult because I got a bunch of guards out there with me, but I just try my best to get as many boards as I can and get it back for my team.
That's a good answer. And how about the sharpshooter from beyond the arc? We have 2 sharpshooters. We have Kylie Carpenter. And Kylie, I know that you've had a couple of big moments in this early season. I mean, your senior season, your swan song season, what has it been like being a perimeter shooter for this Toad squad?
It's been great. I got to give props to my point guard. It's always fun having teammates there to celebrate your highs and lows.
And this team has already had a lot of highs so far in this 2025-26 season. And how about her return to the court? Injury last year, was a great freshman player. Addie Love, somebody that I've known for a very long time. Her mom was my math teacher way back in the day. But everyone's excited to see you back on the floor. Addie, how's it been being back on the floor?
It's been super great. I'm just going into this season with a new mindset, super excited just to play, and my team is great. They've lifted us up. All of us are super close, so that just makes the season even better.
And the last person we spoke to on Thursday night in the Horned Toad postgame show, Alika Rafu, had 5 threes in that big victory against Lindsay, that 76-32 victory against the Cardinals. Alika, it feels like every time you go from beyond the arc, you shoot your shot, and you either miss or you either make it. I mean, what's your thought process when you take a three-pointer?
To be honest, I'm not really thinking. They gave me the ball, and I'm just like, oh, okay, I'm going to shoot it. Like, I know since I get the ball, I already know I'm going to shoot it. There's not a doubt in my mind.
You're not going to drive it in?
All right. No.
Just go for it. Just go for it. I know that you guys are team captains this year in this 2025-26 season. This is a question for all you guys. What does it mean to be a captain of this program? Anybody want to go? Let's go with the senior Kylie Carpenter.
I think it means to be a motivator and leader, not only on the court but off the court, and set the vibe good. Yeah.
Set the vibe good. Maybe we put that on a T-shirt. Let's go with Brooklyn Davis, the softball player who has a 90-mile-per-hour riser, I would say. But Brooklyn, I mean, you're a senior. You've been a part of this program forever. What does it mean to be a senior captain?
It's definitely a surreal experience to be here and be a captain. Like, you just think back to, like, just being here for so long. You're just like, you're
season. Alika Rafu is very nervous about this interview, but for you, what does it mean to be a captain?
I can't believe you just said that about me.
Well, I mean, this is your second interview, Alika.
All right. I don't know. It just really, I feel like Kylie took it all, to be honest. To be a motivator, really set the vibe right. That's great, yeah.
Set the vibe right. I can definitely see Coach Mike Walker printing up the T-shirts. But let's go to you, Miss Love. I know that you've had your moments in your 3 years at Coalinga. What does it mean to you? What does it mean to be a team captain?
For me, it's just like setting expectations for everybody, being the best version of yourself, and making sure everybody else is their best version. So that's pretty much it.
Well, that is well said. Okay, you have 2 seniors, 2 juniors. Go for the seniors first. How are the college applications coming along?
You know, definitely got me. November 1st rolled around, I was like, okay, we're doing good. And then December 1st, I was like, okay. So I got those applications in, but still a few more deadlines, and definitely just keep scholarships like all the time, applying to those. But kind of wrapping it up now with all my applications, and hopefully getting somewhere good, getting somewhere I want to be.
It's a grind and a process, but it's all going to work out at the end. So hopefully you get your dream school there, Brooklyn. How about you, Kylie?
It's going great. I'm trying to keep my options open, but really it's just starting to get real. It's getting a little stressful.
So the 4 years have gone by in the blink of an eye, right?
It's flown by.
And I know every teacher at Coalinga High School always talks about what would you tell your freshman self, and what would you tell your freshman self?
I would tell my freshman self to stay motivated, and like, you only experience this one time, so make the most out of everything.
And had the vibe right, you know?
I set the vibe right all the time, yeah.
How about you, Brooklyn?
Honestly, like, it's like very like cliche. Everyone says like it's gonna go by in the blink of an eye, but it really does. Like, I feel like I just did so much, and I just look back at my high school experience and just like see how I'm like just where I am in life right now, and I can't believe that it went by so fast.
And those are the seniors, and now the juniors who will be seniors next year, so get the tissues out, Horned-Toed Nation. But for you, Alika and Addie, I mean, is it getting real for you, just enjoying the junior year, right, Alika?
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I'm kind of excited for next season. It'll be really exciting, I think.
We got to get through this season.
Oh, yes. Once we go on.
And what about you, Addie?
It's definitely felt real already being a junior. It just feels crazy having the seniors, taking all the time we can with them because we love them. We're going to miss them. But just having this great season and being prepared for next season as well without them.
And more importantly, I know that lunchtime's a big part of the school day. I mean, where's your go-to spot for lunch?
You already know Starbucks all the time.
So what's your Starbucks order?
So I have a whole bunch of orders. I cannot share my recipes, but my go-to is a strawberry acai with light lemonade.
Light lemonade, okay.
I overdo the lemonade sometimes.
So you have to specify light lemonade.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Gotta set the vibe with the light lemonade. Okay, how about you, Alika?
Either Subway or Starbucks, too.
So what's your Subway order?
I think you should take this one to Brooklyn. I get the same sandwiches.
All right, what do you get, Brooklyn?
We got Italian herbs and cheese for the bread. We got turkey, lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise, and American cheese.
So why the Italian herb bread?
It's just sets the vibe, like Kylie said, and you gotta make sure it's toasted. That really wraps it all together.
So we have to get the Italian turkey sub. Hopefully you're writing that down. How about Addie Love? What's your go-to for lunch?
I usually go home, so it's kind of hard to say, but I do love a fatty slice. Maybe not game day, but any other day, yes.
Do you do it with the ranch or without the ranch?
100% ranch, 100%.
Sounds good. That's making me hungry already. I know that game time's right around the corner. I mean, I know quickly, what is one goal you want to have for the rest of the season?
For the rest of the season, I would say just keep uplifting each other and no drama, no anything, just good vibes throughout the whole season.
Alika?
My goals have high confidence.
High confidence?
I kind of agree with anything they both said, just high confidence, and also just making sure I'm the best leader I could be, best player I could be, so just best all around.
I think for us as a team, I definitely want to go on a playoff run this year. We went on a playoff run last year for basketball and for a couple other sports. So I'm just really hoping we go on a run this year, senior season. Got to finish it right.
Well, that's well said, you four. Congratulations on being team captains. Good luck with tonight's matchup and also for the rest of the season. And go Toads.
Go Toads.
Go Toads!
That is your 4 team captains for this 2025-26 season of Kylie Carpenter, Alika Rafu, Addie Love, and Brooklyn Davis. When we come right back after this with the starting lineups and the opening tip-off. Big one tonight in Coalinga. It's Templeton taking on the Toads. More after this. Horned Toad Basketball on the Toad Streaming Network. We are ready to go here on the west side of the Sandwalk, Keene Valley. Monday night hoops in the CIF Central section. It is undefeated Templeton taking on Coalinga inside the Toads gym. Hi everybody, I'm Brian Welch of the Toad Streaming Network. Glad to be a part of your Monday evening, wherever you may be tuning in. It's time to get to that starting lineup for both Templeton and Coalinga. First for the Eagles, led by their head coach, Sean Kohler. They're 4-0 overall in this 2025-26 season. Charlie Kuhn, Emma Creeling, Alexis Denzel, Gabrielle Barroso, and Cam Delaney are the starting 5 for Templeton. So it's Kuhn, Creeling, Denzel, Barroso, and Delaney. Starting lineups right now being introduced by public address announcer Josh Walker, actually. Usual public address announcer Mike Burke not in attendance tonight. I know Mike's listening right now on the Toad Streaming Network. Did you that starting lineup for Coalinga, led by head coach Mike Walker. You heard from a couple of these players in the starting 5 in our pregame show of our one-on-one conversation with the team captains. So it's Alika Rafu, Kylie Carpenter, Lolly Maciel, Addie Love, and Brooklyn Davis. And the starting lineups right now getting introduced right now. Alika Rafu on the floor. Horned Toads rocking the white jerseys with the orange and black trim. Templeton's going to be rocking their all-green uniforms for this one on this Monday evening. So once again, the starting lineups for Templeton and Coalinga. Charlie Kuhn, Emma Creeling, Alexis Denzel, Gabrielle Barroso, Cam Delaney. For Templeton and Coalinga has Alika Rafu, Kylie Carpenter, Lolly Maciel, Addie Love, and Brooklyn Davis. And this is a matchup that you have to win the rebounding war. And Brooklyn Davis averages 10.5 rebounds a game in this early part of this 2025-26 season. So that's going to be the matchup of the night because Cam Delaney is a good post player for Templeton. Keep your eye on that one throughout the whole entire evening on the west side of the Sandwalk, Keene Valley. Introductions have been completed. Brooklyn Davis on your screen right now. Gets ready to go to work, and we can't wait to bring you the action on this Monday evening. A triple header, Monday night, tomorrow night, and a Wednesday afternoon. Girls basketball not playing in Santa Maria due to scheduling conflicts. They'll be back in action on Thursday night in Kern County. We can't wait to bring you the action for this one here on the west side of the Sandwalk, Keene Valley. Horned Toads in white, Templeton in green with the white trim. Templeton across the jersey with the white numbering and the green outline. Pull up your favorite chair. Horned Toad basketball is on the air. Ball is up in the air, and it's won by Templeton. Tip off won by the Eagles, moving the ball to our right. It's Kuhn, Creeling, Denzel, Barroso, and Delaney. Inside is Barroso. Chest pass to the left side. Over to the left corner is going to be for Delaney. Right-hand dribble. Back to the right side. 3 on the way, and that's not going to go by Kuhn off the right iron. Rebound Delaney goes to the left side. Chest pass to the right side. Back over to Kuhn. Right wing 3 on the way. Off the heel, no. Contested rebound. Won by Brooklyn Davis. And Alika Rafu takes it the other way for the Toads. Toads going to our left. Alika Rafu, Lolly Maciel, Kylie Carpenter, Brooklyn Davis, and Addie Lud. And Lolly Maciel draws the first personal of the evening. We get our first foul of the night. So it's on Emma Kringling First personal, first team foul of the quarter. No score between Coalinga and Templeton. 7:26 to go in the first. First one off the hill does not go for Lowy Maciel. Maciel, a 62% shooter from the charity stripe this season. Second one from Lowy Maciel. And she makes it. So it's a 1-0 lead for Coalinga in the early going in this one. Horned Toad providing the pressure. Barroso with an overhead bounce pass to her teammate of Coalinga. Drives up is going to be Delaney. Bounces off the iron and it goes in. 2-1 Templeton. Horned Toad to the basketball. They trail by 1. 7:11 to go first quarter. Maciel with the right hand dribble. Lobs it over to Addie Love. Overhead pass to Brooklyn Davis. Bullets a pass to Kylie Carpenter. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kylie. And that's going to be a turnover. So Templeton basketball. They have the possession. And the early lead, 2-1 Eagles, 7:03 to go first quarter. Horned Toad providing the pressure. Deep pass over to her teammate. That's going to be Barroso. Bounce pass, drives in, is going to be Cam Delaney. Good defense on the second effort, and that's going to not go in. And Brooklyn Davis is going to say, thought that was her basketball, but regardless, that's going to be Templeton ball. 6:52 to go in the first. Templeton leading early, 2-1. So an inbound for the Eagles, baseline left. Overhead pass to Barroso, pulls for a 13-footer, and a traveling call, so too many steps there. So it's a turnover for Templeton, so the Toads get the basketball back. Clock is moving, 6:48 to play in the first. Maciel takes it across the timeline, right-hand dribble, bounce past Brooklyn Davis in the high post. Looking, right-hand dribble, goes to the right side, gets it over to Maciel, wanted to pull from a three from the right side, pulls up for a 13-footer off the heel, no, contested rebound, won by Creeley, and the ball slapped away, and good play by Addie Lowe with the steal, over to Maciel, left-hand finish, and it does not go off the left iron, contested rebound, won by Addie Love, actually by Lowy Maciel, and a whistle, and let's see what the call is going to be. So it's going to be, actually, it was Horned Toad stepped out of bounds, Kuhn down the smokestack, right-hand runner off the heel, no, rebound, Lowy Maciel for Coalinga. Maciel in transition, right-hand dribble down the left side, over to Kylie Carpenter, back to Rafu, pulls for a left wing three on the way, off the glass, no, and that is going to be a kind of fight for the rebound, and that's going to be picked up by Charlie Kuhn for Templeton. 2-1 Eagles, 5:53 first quarter. Kuhn with the basketball, shovels it off to Cam Delaney. Delaney to that left side, left-hand dribble, bounce pass to Creeling. Back to Delaney, the left side, bounce pass to Denzel, back over to Creeley for a left corner three, does not go. Contested rebound, won by Coalinga. And a whistle, and that's going to be a foul. We'll get our second foul of the night. So it's on Denzel, her first personal, second team foul of the quarter. 5:53 to play in the first. Templeton 2, Coalinga 1. Kind of a grudge match so far in this first quarter. Maciel on the front court, right-hand dribble, bounce pass to Kylie Carpenter in the elbow, gets it down the smokestack, and a whistle. That's going to be a kicking. So Templeton caught kicking the basketball. It's basketball, not soccer. 5:24 to play in the first. Horned Toads trying to take the lead away. They trail by 1. They have the inbound. Carpenter now, overhead pass to Lowy Maciel, right corner, right wing three, off the front iron, no. The rebound for Templeton, ball on the floor, picked up by Lowy Maciel, kicks it back over to Davis with a high elbow two, off the right iron, no. Contested rebound, it's a whistle, and that's going to be Latin. So the Toads get another possession, 5:12 to play in the first quarter. Toads trail by 1. Kylie Carpenter at the inbound, baseline right. Carpenter, chest pass to Rafu to the right side. Back to left, right corner three on the way by Addie. Off the right iron, no. Rebound by Brooklyn Davis, and she cleans it up. It's a 3-2 game. Coalinga leads by 1. 5 minutes gone, 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Delaney overhead pass to Barroso. Right-hand dribble to the right side, guarded by Alika Rafu. Shovels it over to Cam Delaney to the left to center. Right to center. Right-hand dribble now for Delaney. Back over to Creeley. Creeley for a left corner three on the way. Off the heel, no. Rebound won by Delaney. Delaney going to try to drive in, and she draws the foul. One-on-one with Brooklyn Davis. We talked about watch out for that matchup. And it is going to be on Brooklyn Davis, her first personal, first team foul of the quarter. 3-2 Toads. 4:42 to play in the first. Cam Delaney's first one, and she makes it. So our first tie of the night at 3. that goes in, so she makes them both. 4-3 Templeton. 4:42 to play in the first quarter. Toads trail by 1. Maciel takes it across the timeline to our left. Chest pass to Addie Love. Love from the right side. Overhead pass to Alika Rafu at the top. Overhead pass to Brooklyn Davis down the smokestack. Overhead now kicks it back over to Lolly Maciel. Right hand dribble, shovels it off to Kylie Carpenter. At the top, chest pass to Brooklyn Davis. Horn toes the basketball. Backdoor feed ball on the floor, and it's going to be last touch by Coalinga. So that is going to be another turnover for the Toads. And right now, it's a low-scoring affair so far. A defensive fistfight so far on the west side of the San Joaquin Valley. Templeton 4, Coalinga 3, 4:18 first quarter. Kuhn with the basketball, overhead pass to Barroso to the right side. Left-hand dribble, works in the high elbow, ball deflected away. Now she's on the floor. Lolly Maciel wrestling for the basketball. And a timeout taken by head coach Sean Kohler. And that will be a 30-second timeout. Let's keep it here on the Toad Streamer Network. So a little bit of back and forth we've gone so far. 4:10 remaining in the first quarter. Toads find ways to keep the offense moving. Toads answering with a big bucket in the low post, but right now Coalinga trails by 1. If you're Coalinga, you got to find ways to tighten up on the rebounds because you have to win the rebounding war because Templeton has a lot of size in the low post, especially if Cam Delaney do not have the figures for how tall the Templeton players are, but in a rough estimate, probably 5'11", 6 feet's the average on the floor so far for the Eagles. So after the timeout, it's Lolly Maciel, Alika Rafu, Brooklyn Davis, Kylie Carpenter, and Addie Love. The 5 on the floor for Coalinga. Inbound for Barroso for Templeton on the floor, and that's going to go out of bounds. So Templeton turns the ball over, so Coalinga gets the ball back. So Templeton turns it over, Coalinga gets it back. They trail by 1. They have the basketball. 4:06 to play in the first quarter. Maciel across the timeline to our left. Right-hand dribble to the right side. Lobs it over to Brooklyn Davis. Brooklyn Davis in the low post. Spins, pulls up for the right block. 2 does not go. And a whistle and a foul. And that's going to be on Brooklyn in the post. So that is going to be Brooklyn's second personal of the evening. Second team foul of the quarter. Templeton 4, Coalinga 3. 3:54 to play in the first. So Davis heads to the bench with 2 personals. Kuhn with the inbound for Templeton to our right. Mishandles it, and it goes out of bounds. Coalinga basketball. So turnovers galore in this first quarter, and if you like that, if you're the Toads, but you got to find ways to capitalize. Make the most of all the opportunities. Maciel at the basketball, right-hand dribble, bounce pass to Kylie Carpenter in the high post, back over to Lolly Maciel, backtracks overhead, gets a pass over to Kylie Carpenter, off the right heel, off the heel from the left side. Maciel gets it back over to Addie Love, right wing 3, off the heel again, battling for the rebound, won by Coalinga. Templeton with the possession and the lead. Right-hand dribble now for Coalinga in the front court, goes to the right side, overhead pass to Barroso, drives in, deflected away, and Alika Rafu picks her pocket. Horn toes in transition. Addie Love to the right side. Wanted to pull for a 3. Bounce pass to Kylie Carpenter. Carpenter now. Bounce pass to Addie Love. Ball slapped away. And Cam Delaney with the steal, wrestling for the basketball. Now Templeton gets the ball back once again. 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 1-point game. Freeling to the right corner. Guarded by Lolly Maciel. Down the right side was Denzel. Now Kuhn with a bounce pass over to Denzel in the high post. Good defense so far. Wide open right wing 3 off the heel. No, that's going to be a whistle, and that's a foul. 3 was taken by Coalinga. They're going to say that is on Barroso, her first personal, 3rd team foul. 2:45 remaining, first quarter, 4-3 Templeton. And tonight's been a grudge match so far in quarter number 1. Toads of the basketball, they trail by 1. Maciel in the front court, right-hand dribble, screen set up by Paulina Benitez. Shovels it off to Addie Love. Love to the right side, now in the right corner. Shovels it back over to Lolly Maciel. Left-hand dribble now for Lolly. Down the smokestack, drives in the left-hand runner, and she goes home. Toads with the lead again, 5-3 Coalinga. 2:18 to go in the first quarter. Kuhn with an overhead pass to Delaney to the left wing. Delaney looking for somebody. Bounce pass to Barroso in the low post. Barroso with the right-hand jumper off the heel. No, trying to get the rebound. Left-hand finish does not go for the second chance. Benitez with the rebound, and it goes to Lolly Maciel. Toads in transition. Maciel down the left side. Goes to the left corner. Maciel back to Rafu to the left wing. Overhead pass to Addie Love. Love pulls for a right wing 3 on the way. It goes home. It's a 5-0 run now for Coalinga, technically a 6-0 run. 5-0 run for Coalinga. Delaney with the basketball, right-hand dribble back over to Creeling. Denzel pulls for a right block, 2, airs it out, rebound Paulina Benitez for Coalinga. Toads in transition, Benitez down the right side, right-hand finish, good. It's a 7-0 run, 11-4 Coalinga. 1:22 to go in the first quarter. Kuhn takes it across the timeline to our right. Right-hand dribble, chest pass to Creeling to the right wing, back to Kuhn at the top, chest pass to Delaney, that left wing. Delaney, overhead pass to Kuhn, left to center, back over to Delaney. Delaney with a left corner 3 on the way, off the front iron, no. Rebound Denzel, and she draws the foul going up. And it's going to be Sydney Bradley, one of the Horned Toads that checked into the game. So Sydney Bradley picks up her first personal, 3rd team foul. 6 team fouls in total so far. Denzel to the line shooting 2. First one off the front iron, does not fall. Kylie Carpenter checks back in. And then Emma Marcourt checks in for Templeton. 1:06 remaining in the first quarter. They're going to say officially that was actually a long 2, so officially it's a 10-4 game. Coalinga. 10-4, good buddy. Second one by Denzel goes in. So it's a 5-point game. Coalinga 10. Templeton 5, 65 seconds remaining in the first. Addie Love with the controls now for Coalinga. Goes in the front court, right-hand dribble to the right side. Speeds down the right alley, gonna try a drive in. Right-hand finish, he draws the foul. She'll go to the line shooting 2, and the Horned Toads like that. And it is on Creeling, her second personal, 4th team foul of the quarter. Love, a 66% shooter from the charity stripe this season. First one rolls around and it does not fall. Still the same score. Coalinga 10, Templeton 5. It's been a very fun one so far in the first quarter. Second one by Addie Love, off the heel again. Rebound for Templeton. Eagles moving the ball to our right. 50 seconds remaining in the first. Delaney with the basketball, back over to her teammate. That is Orlando. Delaney again, bounce pass to Denzel. Denzel in the high elbow, bounce pass to Orlando in the right corner, looking from the right side, overhead pass to Delaney. Delaney down the smokestack, a whistle, and that's a travel call. Second traveling call on Delaney in this first quarter. 36.3 seconds remaining in the quarter. 5-point advantage for Coalinga. Love into the front court, mishandles it, gets the ball back at the top, trying to set it up. Now with a right-hand dribble, and it's a whistle, and it's a double dribble on Addie Love. And she's not happy about it. 26.6 seconds remaining first quarter. Shot clock turned off at the Toads gym. Toads out in front by 5. Elizondo with the inbound. Gets it over to Creeling. Creeling with the right-hand dribble at the top. Chest pass to Elizondo to the right side. Elizondo now. Left-hand dribble. Bounce pass to the right corner. Cam Delaney, ball deflected away, and that's going to be intercepted. Going on the floor is Alika Rafu. Possession arrow in favor of Templeton. But regardless, you like the tenacity of this Horned Toad squad in the first quarter. 10.4 seconds remaining. Actually, that is a Horned Toad basketball with the possession. 7 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Love with the right side. Right-hand dribble down the right side. Love with the right-hand finish off the window, and it goes on in after twirling around the globe. And that's how the first quarter comes to a close. Coalinga having a big-time run in the first quarter. They lead by 7, 12-5 against Templeton. When we come right back after this, we have the second quarter for you. Once again, Coalinga 12, Templeton 5, Horned Toad basketball on the Toad Streaming Network.
Hey, this is Brian Welch. Rad Studios is the place to help you with drone and real estate photography. Don't forget that Rad Studios has you covered with sports and senior portraits as well. Contact my friends Ryan and Dana Arguello at www.radstudiosvideography.com to make your dream a reality. Billingsley Tire Service is the place to go for tire alignment, oil changes, and tires. 3 locations to serve you in the Central Valley: Lemoore, Huron, and Coalinga. If you have a tire emergency, Billingsley Tire can come to the rescue 24/7. Call Pat Billingsley and the team at 559-935-1635.
Coalinga 12, Templeton 5. Second quarter action about to begin inside the Toads gym. Brian Welch back with you on the Toad Streaming Network. Toads went on a 7-0 run midway through the first quarter. They lead by 7, 12-5 against Templeton. Glad to be a part of your Monday evening, wherever you may be tuning in. Off the quarter break, Horned Toads on the floor with Lolly Maciel, Kylie Carpenter, Addie Love, Alika Rafu, and Brooklyn Davis. First possession of the second quarter goes to Templeton. Alolando with the basketball to the right side. Bounce pass to Cam Delaney in the right corner. Cam Delaney being pressured by Addie Love. Bounce pass. Ball deflected away. Horned Toads trying to swarm for it. Denzel with a bounce pass over to Creanley. Bounce pass over to her teammate Marcourt, and it gets it to go in. Marcourt connects for the deuce. 12-7, Coalinga. Toads with the basketball for their first possession. Lolly Maciel at the top. Overhead pass to Alika Rafu. Right-hand dribble, left to center. Overhead pass to Brooklyn Davis. That's stolen away. Alolando in transition down the left side. Left-hand finish. That will go in. So a 4-0 run to begin the game in the second quarter. It's a 5-point game. Coalinga 12-9 Toads. They lead by 3, I should say. Kylie Carpenter, overhead pass to Lolly Maciel, left wing 3, off the heel, no. Contested rebound, won by Marcourt. Templeton in transition, they trail by 3. Elizondo down the right side, back over to Cam Delaney, left-hand dribble, kicks it back over to Denzel. Denzel for a 17-footer, does not go, bounces around a couple of times, and it goes on home. It's a 6-0 run to begin the game in the second quarter. It's a 2-point game, Toads 12, Templeton 10. 6:40 to go in the second. Kylie Carpenter at the top, back to Maciel to the left wing. Maciel now. Bounce pass to Alika Rafu in the left corner. Overhead pass to Brooklyn Davis. She works in the low post, drives with a 7-footer off the glass. Rebound won by Templeton. Creanley in transition, right-hand dribble to the right side. One-hand pass to Denzel, penetrates right baseline. That's a whistle, and they're going to say that's a defensive foul. Right in front of us. So Maciel picks up her first personal. First team foul of the quarter. That was happened right in front of us. Kind of like a charge. That's why I'm a broadcaster. Inbound for Templeton, baseline right. Chest pass to Delaney to the left corner. Overhead pass to Denzel. Denzel pulls for a 13-footer, does not go. Ball popped around, contested a rebound, won by Templeton. Another possession now. Alzando for a right of center 3, does not go. Snatched away with the rebound is Brooklyn Davis for Coalinga. Carpenter takes it across the timeline, right-hand dribble, looking. Chest pass to Addie Love to the right side. Love now looking. Bounce pass to Brooklyn Davis, pulls for a right corner 2. Off the right iron, no. A rebound going to be fought for in the low post. Brooklyn Davis wins the rebound war, and that's a whistle and a foul. So Davis getting dirty in the low post, and she gets it, draws the foul. Elizondo picks up her first personal, first team foul of the quarter. Inbound for Coalinga. 5:52 remaining in the first half. 1-point game, 12-11 Toads. Benitez, chest pass back over at Carpenter with a right wing corner 3, does not go. Ball slapped away. Rebound for Addie Love. Chest pass to Lolly Maciel. Maciel with a left wing 3 on the way. Off the right side, bounces around. Brooklyn Davis with the putback, and she draws the foul again. Brooklyn Davis making it look easy in the low post. They're going to say that is on Denzel, her second personal, second team foul of the quarter. Brooklyn Davis at the line shooting 2. And she can't get the first one down. Davis at the free throw line so far this season, only shooting 38% from the charity stripe. Toads trying to snap a 6-0 run. Second one by Davis, bounces around, rebound won by Cam Delaney for Templeton. Eagles with the basketball, and they trail by 1. Alzando with an overhead pass to Barroso. Barroso's pockets picked by Lolly Maciel. Maciel in transition down the right side, overhead pass to Kylie Carpenter. Left-hand finish, good. It's a 14-11 game. Coalinga leads by 3. Kuhn takes it across the timeline for Templeton. Right-hand dribble to the right side. Kuhn's trying to set it up now. Horned Toads playing some good defense, playing with a lot of man. Overhead pass, and that's a charge on Kuhn. And Sean Kohler cannot believe it. So that is on Kuhn, her first personal, third team foul. Toads with the inbound, they lead by 3, 14-11 against Templeton. 5:05 remaining in the first. Addie Love goes to the bench. So it's Paulina Benitez, Lolly Maciel, Brooklyn Davis, Alika Rafu, and Kylie Carpenter, the 5 on the floor for Coalinga. Maciel for chest pass to Brooklyn Davis to the right side. A right-hand dribble, hands it off to Alika Rafu. Goes to the right side, screen set up by Brooklyn. Right center 3 on the way by Rafu. Off the right iron, no. Contested a rebound, snatched away by Paulina Benitez, but it goes out of bounds. And that is going to be Templeton basketball. Clock stopped at 4:50 remaining in the first half. Coalinga 14, Templeton 11. Alzano with a chest pass over to Delaney to the right corner. Penetrates right baseline, right-hand dribble. Trying to go with the reverse layup, and it goes in. Cam Delaney made it look easy. It's a 14-13 game in favor of Coalinga. Maciel takes it across the timeline. Chest pass to Kylie Carpenter at the top. Back over to Maciel. Overhead pass to Alika Rafu. Left corner 3 on the way. And it rattles out of the rim. Rebound Benitez. Overhead pass to Carpenter. Pulls for a right wing 3 on the way. Off the right iron, no. Carpenter gets her own rebound. Trips a bit. Trying to get the basketball. And Alzona picks her pocket. And it's going to be a turnover. Templeton in transition. Kuhn with the left-hand dribble down the smokestack. Mishandles it. And it's stolen away by Paulina Benitez. Toads in transition. 4:05 to go in the first half. Maciel down the left side. Going to go with the layup with the right hand. She draws the foul, but she can't go for the and one. She'll shoot 2. So it is on Marquardt. Her first personal. 4th team foul of the quarter. 4:02 remaining in the first half. First one from Maciel goes home. Maciel, 62% shooter at the free throw line this season. Paulina Benitez checks out. Addie Love back into the game. Lolly Maciel's second shot. Off the hill, bounces around, contested a rebound, and that is going to be Templeton basketball. Toads lead by 2, 15-13. Templeton started the second quarter with a 6-0 run. Now the Toads answering back with some offense of their own. Under 4 to play in the first half. Alzando with the basketball. Right-hand dribble, overhead pass to Denzel in the high post. Right-hand dribble trying to drive in. Right-hand finish off the front iron, no. Rebound won by Templeton. Ball on the floor. Alzando gets the ball, and that's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Kylie Carpenter. So Templeton with the basketball. They trail by 2. 15-13 Coalinga. Zuda with the basketball. Chest pass to the left wing. Right-hand dribble trying to drive with the left hand is Creeling. Rebound won by Sydney Bradley. Horned Toads right now holding their own in the low post. Love down on the right side. Going to try driving with the right hand finish. Count the basket. Addie Love to the line shooting for a chance at a 3-point play. So Addie Love trying to complete that 3-point play. Kuhn picks up, officially it says her first personal. There's a total of 5 team fouls already. So the Toads are in the bonus. Addie Love completes it. 5-point lead now for Coalinga. 18-13's our score. 3:27 first half. Kuhn with the basketball. Chest pass to Coonley. Back over to Delaney in the left corner. Kuhn shovels it off. Creeling, I should say. Right-hand dribble back over to Kuhn. Overhead pass now. Creeling going to try to drive. Chest pass over to Denzel. 3 on the way by Alzano. Off the heel, no. Rebound for Sydney Bradley. A couple of good rebounds so far for Sydney. Love in transition, bounce pass to Sydney Bradley. Right hand finish off the right iron, no. Rebound for Templeton. Kreisling snatches it away. Under 3 to play in the first half. 18-13 Coalinga. Bullets a pass to the left side. Zunda with the 3 on the left corner does not go. Rebound for Alika Rafu. Coalinga trying to slow down this track meet. Love to the right side. Right hand dribble. Chest pass to Sydney Bradley in the right corner. Bradley looks from the right side. Penetrates right baseline. Right hand finish, and it goes in! Sydney Bradley makes it a touchdown lead for Coalinga. 20-13 Toads. Zoda with the basketball. Right hand dribble. Bounce pass to Denzel on the right in that high post. And that hurt. That's an interception. Addie Love in transition. Over to Lolly Maciel. And no miscommunication there, but the Toads playing a little bit fast right now. And head coach Mike Walker saying, slow it down. 2:20 remaining in the first half. Coalinga 20, Templeton 13. And a timeout taken by Templeton. And this will be a 30-second timeout, so we'll take a quick timeout as well. Toads in the driver's seat. They lead by a touchdown, 20-13 against Templeton. More after this. Horned Toad basketball on the Toad Streaming Network.
Hey, this is Brian Welch. Rad Studios is the place to help you with drone and real estate photography. Don't forget that Rad Studios has you covered with sports and senior portraits as well. Contact my friends Ryan and Dana Arguello at www.radstudiosvideography.com to make your dream a reality.
2:20 remaining in the first half from Coalinga. Coalinga 20, Templeton 13. Brian Welch back with you on the Toad Streaming Network. It's a 7-point lead for Coalinga. Templeton with the basketball. They trail by 3. Alzado with the basketball. Right-hand dribble at the top. Guarded by Lolly Maciel. Try to set it up. Overhead pass. Ball selected away. Kylie Carpenter with the steal. Toads in transition. Carpenter the right side. Down the right alley. Going to try to drive in. A whistle, and that is going to be a foul. Now let's see who's going to pick up the foul. So it is on Barroso, her second personal of the evening, sixth team foul of the quarter. Toads at the line shooting 2 of Kylie Carpenter. And Carpenter is only a 15% free throw shooter at this season. First one for Kylie. And she makes it. 8-point lead for Coalinga, 21-13 as our score in the first half. Stay tuned for the Horned Toad halftime show. Get a chance to look at the highlights from the first half. Get you ready for the second half. Can also get you that Monday Night Football score from SoFi. That's all coming up on the Horned Toad halftime show. Second one does not fall for Kylie Carpenter. Rebound from Marcourt and Templeton. Creeling takes it across the timeline. Chest pass to the right side. Ozuda. Ozuda now. Bounce pass to Cam Delaney to the right wing. Overhead pass now to Creeling at the top. Guarded by Kylie. Pass over to Ozoda. Off the left iron. No. Gets the rebound. Trying to find somebody open in the high post. Pulls for a 7-footer. Ball deflected away. Good job by Alika Rafu with the defense. Horned Toads with the basketball and the lead. Maciel at the right-hand dribble goes to work at the top. Chest pass. Addie Love. Overhead pass to Brooklyn Davis. 15-footer. Yes! Largest lead of the night. 23-13. Coalinga. 1:20 to go. First half. Creeling with the basketball at the top. Chest pass to Kuhn. Right-hand dribble. Chest pass over to Creeling to the right of center. Chest pass to Kuhn. Kuhn at the top pulls for a straightaway 3. Off the front iron, no. Rebound for Brooklyn Davis, and she stepped out of bounds. That is going to be a foul, in fact. So Barroso picks up her third personal. That's the 7th team foul. So the Toads go to the line shooting 2. And they're going to, actually, my apologies, they're going to say that was actually Marcourt, so her second personal. So 2 of the Eagles in foul trouble. Davis's first one does not go off the right iron. Paulina Benitez checks into the game for Coalinga for Alika Rafu. 67 seconds remaining in the first. And this has been a very fast-moving first half indeed from Coalinga. It's only been 1 tie so far in the first half. Second one by Brooklyn Davis. Rolls out of the rim on the right side. Trying to fight for the rebound is Delaney. Brooklyn Davis on the floor, wrestling with the ball away from Kuhn. And a jump ball called. Possession arrow in favor. So right now, Coalinga trying to find ways to keep the offense moving and multiple opportunities. That's been the overall theme so far in the first half. Inbound, that's stolen away by Templeton. Alzado in transition, right-hand dribble, bounce pass over to Creeley, over to Marcourt in the left block. Back over to Alzado for a 13-footer and off the heel and in. And it's a 23-15 game. 23-15 Coalinga. That snaps the run. Maciel at the top, overhead pass to Gladdy Love, penetrates right baseline, kicks it back to Maciel at the top, left-hand dribble, bounce pass to Brooklyn Davis, pulls for a 7-footer off the heel, no, gets her own rebound, off the glass again, trying to fight for the third chance, and a whistle, and that's going to be on Brooklyn Davis. So Brooklyn Davis picks up her third personal, actually going to say her second personal, in fact. I'm going to say second team foul of the half. You like what the Toads are doing so far. Brooklyn goes to the bench. 30 seconds remaining in the first half. 1 second difference separates the big timer and the small timer. Kuhn chest pass to Marcourt at the free throw stripe. Back to Ozoda from the left corner. Kuhn down the left side, right-hand runner off the glass, no. Battling for the basketball is Bella Vega. Ball stolen away by Kylie Carpenter. Eddie Love in transition down the right side. Right-hand finish off the left iron, no. Rebound for Templeton. Creeling with the basketball, being guarded by Addie Love. 4 seconds remaining, feeling the pressure from the Toads. Azarda back to Cam Delaney. Right corner three on the way, and Delaney cannot connect for three. And that's how the first half comes to a close. Toads finding ways to keep the offense moving. They lead 23-15 against Templeton. When we come right back after this, we have the Horned Toad halftime show for you. Once again, our halftime score, Coalinga 23, the visitors from the Central Coast, 15 to Templeton. We'll be right back after this, Horned Toad basketball on the Toad Streaming Network.
Hey, this is Brian Welch. Rad Studios is the place to help you with drone and real estate photography. Don't forget that Rad Studios has you covered with sports and senior portraits as well. Contact my friends Ryan and Dana Arguello at www.radstudiosvideography.com to make your dream a reality. Dillonsy Tire Service is the place to go for tire alignment, oil changes, and tires. 3 locations to serve you in the Central Valley: Lemoore, Huron, and Coalinga. If you have a tire emergency, Billingsley Tire can come to the rescue 24/7. Call Pat Billingsley and the team at 559-935-1635.
It's halftime in Coalinga. Our halftime score, Coalinga 23, Templeton 15. Brian Welch back with you on the Toad Streaming Network. Glad to be a part of your Monday evening, wherever you may be tuning in. And welcome to the Horned Toad halftime show. A little bit of everything in this first half. Toads have a big lead. They have a good lead. 23-15 is our score. Take a look at the highlights from half number 1. Coalinga found ways to keep the offense moving. It was a 3-2 game for the most part of the first quarter. The Toads answered back, going on a 7-0 run. At the end of the first quarter, it was a 12-5 lead for Coalinga. Templeton got the ball to start off the second quarter, and they had a 6-0 run. Horned Toads found ways to keep the offense moving. And how about this? A 10-0 run to close out the first half. And this Toad squad right now playing some good basketball. They lead 23-15 against Templeton. Take a look at some of the scores from across the college basketball landscape today. Not too many games going on this Monday evening. I do have Yale taking down New Haven 63-49. UAlbany takes down Colgate 55-41. West Virginia has no trouble against Texas Southern 109-40 the final. And Georgia Tech takes care of business of Norfolk State 72-57. Let's take a look. That's the women's side on this Monday night. On the men's side, Southern Miss leading Grambling by 4, 64-60. Is already in the books. Kennesaw State has no trouble against Southern Wesleyan, 121-66. Penn takes down Lafayette in a close one, 74-72. Charleston Southern takes down SC State, 84-44. Kansas State has no trouble against Mississippi Valley State, 108-49. And New Orleans, pretty good team so far in this 2025-26 season. Actually played a game in Fresno. And the Bulldogs of Fresno State took down New Orleans, but New Orleans gets the job done tonight. A 1-point victory against Incarnate Ward. So it's an 84-83 victory in the Big Easy. Also tonight, it is Monday Night Football. The Chargers taking on the Eagles. And how about this? The Chargers, led by Jim Harbaugh, leads by 4, 10-6 against the Eagles with 11:06 remaining in the third quarter. So it's a pretty good game brewing down south at SoFi Stadium. We have a good game brewing for you here on the west side of the Sandwalk, Keene Valley. Our halftime score, Coalinga 23 and Templeton with 15. When we come right back after this, we have the second half for you. Coalinga in the driver's seat. Can they put 2 more quarters together on the west side of the Sandwalk, Keene Valley? We'll be right back after this. This has been the Horned Toad Halftime Show on the Toad Streaming Network.
Hey, this is Brian Welch. Rad Studios is the place to help you have drone and real estate photography. Don't forget that Rad Studios has you covered with sports and senior portraits as well. Contact my friends Ryan and Dana Arguello at www.radstudiosvideography.com to make your dream a reality. Billingsley Tire Service is the place to go for tire alignment, oil changes, and tires. 3 locations to serve you in the Central Valley: Lemoore, Huron, and Coalinga. If you have a tire emergency, Billingsley Tire can come to the rescue 24/7. Call Pat Billingsley and the team at 559-935-1635.
Third quarter action about to begin inside the Toads gym. Coalinga 23, Templeton 15. Brian Welch back with you on the Toads Streaming Network. Glad to be a part of your Monday evening, wherever you may be tuning in, and talking about how the first half went down. It was the series of runs. Horned Toads had a 7-0 run and a 10-0 run in the first half. Templeton gets the basketball for the first possession of the third quarter. Templeton in green, Horned Toads in white. Horned Toads on the floor with Lolly Maciel, Addie Love, Paulina Benitez, and Kylie Carpenter. Kuhn with the basketball, chest pass to Delaney, trying to get the ball back. Horned Toads trying to provide some good defense. Chest pass to Creeling to the left side. Back over to Kuhn at the top. Left-hand dribble down for a 15-footer off the front iron now. Bounces around. It's going to be rebounded that was actually Barroso who had the inbound. Chest pass with the rebound, I should say. Down the right side, right hand finish, and down the smokestack it goes. And it's a 23-17 game. Toads still with the lead. Horned Toads with the basketball to the left side. Bounce pass to Lolly Maciel at the top. Overhead pass to Addie Love to the right wing. Chest pass once again to Lolly Maciel. Carpenter now. Maciel, Love, right-hand dribble, step back, right corner 3 on the way. Off the right iron, no, but Benitez going to put it back. Does not fall. Rebound for Denzel in Templeton. Horned Toads providing a little bit of pressure early in this third quarter. 1 minute gone by. Delaney with an overhead pass to Barroso. Barroso from the right block. Off the right iron, no. A rebound for Creeling. Bounce pass over to Denzel. Denzel from the left side. Back over to Creeling in the left corner. Bounce pass over to Barroso. Barroso drives in the low post. Airs it out. Trying to get the rebound as Barroso again. And it goes right to Addie Love. Horned Toads the basketball. They lead 23-17. Carpenter from the left corner. Bounce pass to Addie Love to the left side. Love looking. Screen set up by Benitez. Love, bounce pass to Maciel, goes to the right side, left-hand dribble, chest pass, Addie Love, bounce pass once again to Maciel, right-hand dribble, pulls for a right block, 2, off the glass, no, rebound 1 by Templeton. Kuhn takes it across the timeline for Templeton, 6:17 to go in the third quarter. Creeling now, chest pass to Kuhn, right-hand dribble, back over to Kuhn again, mishandles it, Barroso feeds it over to Denzel from the left block, and she gets it to go in. And once again, it's a 4-0 run starting to build for Templeton, 23-19 Coalinga. Maciel takes it across the timeline. Chest pass, Addie Love, right of center. Back over to Maciel, that left to center again. Overhead pass to Love. Rafu from the right side. Left-hand dribble, one-hand pass to Lolly Maciel. Maciel feeds it over to Benitez. Benitez in the low post. Overhead pass, and it's going to be picked off by Denzel. Denzel in transition now. Creeling takes it into the front court, right-hand dribble. 5:33 remaining in the third. 4-point game. Barroso from the right side, back over to Kuhn. Creeling, right-hand dribble. Looking, and a whistle. That's going to say double dribbled. So the Horned Toads get the ball back off the turnover. 5:23 remaining, third quarter. 4-point game for Coalinga. Maciel takes it across the timeline, right-hand dribble, chest pass, Addie Love, back to Rafu to the right side. Rafu looking, overhead pass to Kylie Carpenter, right of center, chest pass to Lolly Maciel, back to Addie Love. Love from the left corner, right-hand dribble, bounce pass to Carpenter, right on the side, and a whistle, and that's going to be a foul on Templeton. So we get our first personal of the third quarter. So it is on Kuhn, her third personal of the night. First team foul of the quarter. So Charlie Kuhn picks up the foul, and think about this, multiple Eagles in foul trouble. Barroso has 3. Denzel has 2. A 3 on the way by Addie Love. Off the right iron, no, gets her own rebound. Drives up with the right hand, and it goes in for the deuce. 25-19 Coalinga. 4:52 third quarter. Templeton with the basketball. Barroso down the right side, spins, kicks it out to Creeling. Creeling feeds it over to Delaney. Left corner three on the way. Off the left iron, no. Rebound and a whistle and a foul. And that's going to be on Templeton. And the official, they're going to say it is going to be on Akun. So her third personal of the evening. Second team foul of the quarter. 4:41 remaining, third quarter. Coalinga 25, Templeton 19. And right now, Coalinga trying to keep this lead intact. Maciel takes it across the timeline, down the front court. Chest pass to Kylie Carpenter at the top. Chest pass, Addie Love to the left wing. Chest pass to Alika Rafu. Left corner three on the way. And it brings it home. 28-19 Coalinga. Alika Rafu connects for three. Templeton with the basketball. They trail by 9. Creeling, one hand pass to Delaney. That right side pulls for a right wing three, and she answers for a three. So it's a 28-22 game. And right now we go back and forth. And Coalinga right now trying to keep this lead intact. They lead by 6. Love at the top. Right hand dribble. Going to the right side. Shovels it off to Carpenter at the top. Pulls for a straightaway three on the way. That's off the glass. No. Rebound Denzel. Ball stolen away. Horn toes the basketball. Mid-range jumper by Rafu, and she gets it in there. 8-point advantage now for Coalinga. 30-22. Delaney now. Delaney with the right, from the right side does not go. Still the same score. Toads lead by 8. Love with the right hand dribble. Bounce pass to Rafu. Rafu from the right side on the way. Airs it out. Rebound Cam Delaney for Templeton. Aldo takes it across the timeline. Goes in the front court. Right hand dribble. Being pressured by Lolly Maciel. Gets the ball back. No backcourt violation. Toads wanted to travel. Templeton with the basketball. Left hand dribble down the smokestack. Back over to Denzel. Left walk two on the way, and she gets it in there. And that is Templeton's bread and butter. 30-24 Coalinga. Under 3 to go in the third. Maciel shovels it off to Kylie Carpenter. Moves in between the rings. Bounce pass to Addie Love. Chest pass cross court. Ball deflected away and stolen by Barroso. Barroso starting to feel the pressure from the Toads. Good steal by Addie Love. Goes to the floor, but it's still going to be Templeton basketball. The Toads being relentless in the third quarter. Horn Toads 30, Templeton 24. Bella Vega checks in for Sydney Bradley. So it's Carpenter, Maciel, Love, Rafu, and now Bella Vega for the Toads. 2:39 to go, third quarter. 6-point lead for Coalinga. Creeling now, chest pass to Alzado. Alzado chest pass back over to Creeling to the left side. Denzel from the left block. Overhead pass to Creeling. Creeling moves in between the rings, goes to the right side. One hand pass to Delaney, trying to get the ball back. Tightrope effort, gets it to Denzel to the right side. Looking, overhead pass to Creeling. Down the smokestack, kicks it back over to Marcourt and airs it out, and a shot clock violation on Templeton. Gives the ball back to Coalinga. So Addie Love checks back in for Kylie Carpenter. 2:16 to go in the third. 6-point advantage for Coalinga. Horn Toads the basketball. They lead by 6. 2:11 to go, third quarter. Maciel, right-hand dribble, bounce pass to Benitez at the top. Chest pass, Addie Love to the left wing. Right-hand dribble now for Addie. Backdoor cut, nobody home in the 559 area code. And it's a turnover, so the Toads right now trying to keep the offense moving. Devaney Peters checking in for the first time this evening for Templeton. Checks in for Cam Delaney. Cam Delaney, one of the best shooters for Templeton, heads to the bench. 1:58 remaining in the third. 6-point lead for Coalinga. Ozondo being battled, and Maciel with the steal. Down the left side, spins, and she falls down. Keeps the ball in play. Bounce pass to Addie Love down the left corner. A whistle and a timeout taken by head coach Mike Walker. But you like the tenacity of this Horn Toads defense. Maciel with the steal. And the Toads right now playing some really good basketball. 1:47 remaining in the third quarter. And how about this third quarter? You think about this, the Alika Rafu 3 has made it fun so far. And if you're Coalinga, you got to find ways to keep the offense moving. But you have to play smart on both sides of the floor. And right now, Coalinga leading by 6, 30-24. This has been a fun one so far on the west side of the Sandwalk Keene Valley. If you just now joined us on the Toad Streaming Network, Coalinga, they 23-15 at the break. And then a big run started. for Templeton. 4-0 run to begin the third quarter. Toads diminished it. Toads with the basketball to our right. Baseline left, inbound for Addie Love. Love looking for somebody. Chest pass to Brooklyn Davis. Right-hand dribble. Chest pass over to Coalinga Benitez. Maciel can't get that two from the high elbow. Three on the way by Rafu. And off the front of the iron. It's rebound. It's going to be won by Templeton. Basketball almost went to Brooklyn Davis. 90 seconds remaining, third quarter. Creeling with the basketball. Right-hand dribble to the right side. Chest pass, Elizondo. Bounce pass. Three on the way. Right corner by Peters does not go. Rebound, Brooklyn Davis. 1:18 remaining. A whistle and a traveling call on Davis. Had too many steps. 1:17 remaining in the third. Kylie Carpenter checks in for Addie Love. And right now, Coalinga still has a 6-point advantage. Nobody has scored in a while in this third quarter. Alzotto with the inbound to the left side. Drives up, ball deflected away. Stolen by Brooklyn Davis. Paulina Benitez to the right side. Right hand finish. Good. 32-24 Coalinga. 65 seconds remaining, third quarter. Creeling, chest pass to Azudo at the left of center. Bounce pass to Creeling, right wing. Azudo back over to Peters. Peters with a left corner three on the way. Airs it out. Rebound, Alika Rafu. Rafu in transition gets it over to Kylie Carpenter. Right hand dribble down the right side. Right hand finish off the glass. She draws the foul. You like what Kylie Carpenter's doing so far. 45.6 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Coalinga 32, Templeton 24. First one from Carpenter goes in. Carpenter only a 15% shooter at the line so far in this 2025-26 season. 33-24 Coalinga. Bella Vega checks in for Brooklyn Davis. Second one bounces around and it goes in. So she makes them both. That's Kylie Carpenter. So a 34-24 game. 10-point advantage for Coalinga. Creeling with the basketball. Chest pass to Denzel in the high post. Being pressured and a whistle. And that's a foul on Coalinga. So Maciel picks up her second personal of the evening. First team foul of the quarter. Think about that. 35 seconds remaining, third quarter. Creeling with the basketball, one-hand pass to Peters. Peters with a left wing three on the way. Off the right iron, nope. Gets her own rebound, spins, bounce pass to Denzel. Ball is contested, fighting for it on the floor. Still battling for it is Peters, being pressured by Lolly Maciel. And a whistle and jump ball called. And that is Horntoad basketball. They have the possession. 20.3 seconds remaining, third quarter. Shot clock is extinguished in the quarter. So Addie Love checks back in for Bella Vega. 20.3 seconds remaining, third quarter. Maciel takes it across the timeline. Right-hand dribble, goes into the front court. Greeted by Azudo. Horntoads are just going to dribble this one out. Chest pass, Addie Love to the left wing. Right-hand dribble, moves in between the rings. Chest pass to Alika Rafu at the top. Looking, shovels it off to Lolly Maciel. Chest pass to Addie Love. Right-hand dribble, pulls for a right wing three on the way. Airs it out, rebound won by Marquardt. And that's how the third quarter comes to a close. Coalinga leads by 10 at 34-24 against Templeton. When we come right back after this, we have the fourth quarter of action for you from the Toads Gym. Once again, Coalinga leads by 10, 34-24 against Templeton. We'll be right back after this. Horntoad basketball on the Toad Streaming Network.
Hey, this is Brian Welch. Rad Studios is the place to help you with drone and real estate photography. Don't forget that Rad Studios has you covered with sports and senior portraits as well. Contact my friends Ryan and Dana Arguello at www.radstudiosvideography.com to make your dream a reality. Dillonsley Tire Service is the place to go for tire alignment, oil changes, and tires. 3 locations to serve you in the Central Valley: Lemoore, Huron, and Coalinga. If you have a tire emergency, Billingsley Tire can come to the rescue 24/7. Call Pat Billingsley and the team at 559-935-1635.
Coalinga 34, Templeton 24. Brian Welch back with you on the Toad Streaming Network. Glad to be a part of your Monday evening, wherever you may be tuning in. And right now, we got a good one for you on the west side of the San Joaquin Valley. Coalinga playing really good basketball so far. Horned Toads lead by 10 on the floor for the Toads. To start the fourth quarter, Lolly Maciel, Paulina Benitez, Brooklyn Davis, Addie Love, and Kylie Carpenter. Templeton with the basketball for the first possession of the fourth quarter. Creeling gets it over to Kuhn, back to Creeling. Chest pass to Denzel in the left corner, back to Creeling, left to center. Krul down the right side, back over to Creeling, overhead pass to Denzel, that left block, chest pass over to Kuhn, right to center, three on the way, airs it out, try to get the rebound, ball still in play, goes right to Paulina Benitez. Horned Toads with the first possession of the fourth quarter. Overhead pass to Kylie Carpenter, pulls for a right block, two on the way, yes! Toads lead by 12, 36-24. 7:25 to play in the game. Creeley toss across the timeline, back to Kuhn. Creeley again, chest pass to Ozuto to the left wing. Creeling overhead pass to Denzel, right corner three, airs it out, and Ozuto cannot get the rebound, so it's another turnover for Templeton, and that's been the overall theme so far this evening. Turnovers have been hurting the Eagles and the Toads. Inbound to Addie Love with a deep pass. Left-hand dribble. Horned Toads going to our right. Ball in confusion and traffic. Brooklyn Davis slides into the stands. Try to keep the ball in play, but it is Templeton basketball. 7:05 remaining in the game. Coalinga 36, Templeton 24. Creeling with the basketball. Right-hand dribble. Chest pass to Cruden. Chest pass to Denzel in the high post. Right-hand dribble down the right side. A right-hand finish. Airs it out. Rebound Brooklyn Davis. And that's a great rebound by Brooklyn Davis. Horned Toads with the basketball, and they in the lead. They lead by 12. Maciel, chest pass. Addie Love to the left wing. Right-hand dribble. Looking. Bounce pass Brooklyn Davis. 7-footer off the window and in for the deuce. 38-24 Coalinga. 6:33 to play in the game. Creeling with the left-hand dribble, goes to the left side, one-hand pass, Ozuta in the left corner. Back to Creeling, left to center. Kuhn down the left side, bounce pass, Ozuta pulls for a left corner, two, snatched away by Paulina Benitez. Horned Toads in transition. Love of a right-hand dribble at the top. Love pulls for a long two straight away. Oh, yeah! Horned Toads playing well, 40-24, and a timeout taken by head coach Sean Kohler. And we'll keep it here. How about this? 6:06 remaining in regulation. Right now, the Toads on a 6-0 run. And right now, Coalinga playing some really good basketball, and you like what you're seeing so far. And this Horned Toad squad finding ways to have the transition plays. We've talked about this for the whole entire season. Horned Toads do well at that full court press. Full court press has turnovers. Turnovers count into points, and more points in a game gives the Toads a victory, but right now this game is far from over. It's a 40-24 game in favor of Coalinga. Stay tuned for the Horned Toads post-game show. Get a chance to talk with head coach Mike Walker and also go through the highlights of the whole entire game and get you ready for the Toads' next game. That will be on Thursday night in Kern County. That'll be the first day of the Shafter tournament. You're probably thinking that the Pioneer Valley game is supposed to be tomorrow, but the game was canceled. So a couple of rest days for the Toads before they head on down to Shafter in Kern County on Thursday evening. So Coalinga with 40, Templeton 24. Off the timeout for the Toads, Lolly Maciel, Addie Love, Kylie Carpenter, Lika Rafu, and Brooklyn Davis, the 5 on the floor for Coalinga. Templeton has Creeling on the floor, Cam Delaney, Kuhn, who will handle the inbound, Denzel, and also Aldazado. So Creeling handles the inbound. Templeton moving the ball to our left. Kuhn with a right-hand dribble to the right side. Bounce pass over to Creeling, and Creeling connects for three. And it's a 40-27 game, Coalinga. Toads the basketball. Kylie Carpenter back over to Love, pulls for a right block, two, and she gets it in there. 42-27 Coalinga. 5:38 to go, and down the lane is Chrisling, and that's going to be a turnover for Templeton, and Kling gets the ball back. So 5:38 remaining in the game. Brooklyn Davis with the inbound, deep pass to Addie Love. She receives it, right-hand dribble down the right side, looks down with a right-hand finish, off the window and in for the deuce. 44-27 Coalinga. Chrisling with the basketball at the top. Lobs over to Denzel, ball deflected away by Brooklyn Davis, but she gets the foul, so Brooklyn Davis picks up, officially they're going to say her fourth foul of the night. Fourth personal, first team foul of the quarter. So Inbound for Templeton now. Kuhn with the right-hand dribble at the top, guarded by Lolly Maciel. Goes to the left side. Chrisley with a right-hand dribble, bounce pass to Kuhn. Left wing three on the way. Off the heel, no. Contested a rebound, won by Kuhn. Kuhn's going to be wrestling for the basketball at Sidney Bradley. Kuhn goes down to the floor. And Sidney Bradley checking on Charlie Kuhn to say, hey, are you okay? And that is on Sidney, her second personal. Second team foul of the quarter. 5:12 remaining in the game. First one by Kuhn does not fall. And think about this, in that first quarter, Coalinga went on a 7-0 run. Templeton has struggled to shoot the ball. Their bread and butter is shooting the mid-range, but the shots are not falling. Second one by Kuhn goes in. 44-28 is our score. Coalinga with the basketball and the lead. Lolly Maciel with the right-hand dribble. Chest pass to Kylie Carpenter. Right-hand dribble to the right side. Hands it off to Addie Love. Right-hand dribble for Addie. Goes to the right side, pulls it up. That's going to be aired out. Addie Love tried to get her own rebound, but Templeton gets the ball back. Grizzling in transition. Right-hand dribble to the right side. Bounce pass to Delaney. Right wing three. Off the right iron, no. Rebound won by Barroso. Barroso in the low post. Chest pass to Kuhn. Left block two on the way by Densel, and she gets it in there. And that's been her sweet spot so far this evening from the left block. 14-point game, 44-30 Coalinga. Horn-Toads with the basketball and the lead. Carpenter now, chest pass to Lolly Maciel, left side, penetrates left baseline, pulls for a left block two, and it goes in there. 46-30, Toads by 16. The Toads right now lead by 16 at the moment. Kuhn of our right of center three on the way. Off the right iron, no. Rebound, Kylie Carpenter. 4:08 remaining in the contest. Maciel, right-hand dribble, goes to the left side. Chest pass to Addie Love, back over to Maciel. Maciel telegraphs it back to Love. Maciel, back to Love again. Chest pass to Kylie Carpenter, the right wing. Right of center now is Love. Love, chest pass to Carpenter. 10 to shoot on the small timer. Off the heel, no. Rebound won by Barroso for Templeton. Creeling takes it across the timeline, right-hand dribble, chest pass to Delaney, bounce pass to Creeling, ball on the floor, and stolen away by Lolly Maciel. Now trying to get the ball back. Kuhn with the right-hand finish, and off the front iron and in for the deuce. 46-32 Coalinga. Toads still lead by 14. Maciel takes it across the timeline, chest pass to Sidney Bradley. Rafu feeds it over the back door, and Addie Love, who went up, draws the foul. She'll go to the line shooting two. And how about Addie Love? You heard from her in the pregame show. Somebody who played her freshman year, was injured last year, did not even play a game in the 2024-25 season. First one by Addie goes in, 47-32. Lena Benitez checks in. And Addie Love this season, 66% from the charity stripe. Second one goes in, so she makes them both. 48-32 Coalinga. Creeling takes it across the timeline to our left, chest pass to Kuhn. Creeling again, chest pass to Densel to the left corner, goes to the left side, right-hand dribble, right-hand runner. Off the heel, no. Rebound for Lika Rafu. Rafu in transition, moving the ball to our right, chest pass to Lolly Maciel. Maciel, left-hand dribble down the left side, chest pass to the left wing. Kylie Carpenter now, chest pass to Addie Love. Horn-Toads trying to keep the game clock moving, trying to milk the shot clock. Love with a right-hand dribble to the right side. Bounce pass to Alika Rafu. Rafu's pockets picked by Barroso. Barroso in transition for Templeton. Waits for the troop. Stops. Chest pass to Delaney. That's going to be a three on the way. Left side does not fall. Rebound for Paulina Benitez. 2:29 remaining in the game. 48-32 Coalinga. Maciel, left-hand dribble, hands it off to Benitez. Back to Maciel. Right-hand finish off the front iron. No. The rebound won by Cam Delaney and a whistle and a foul. So Benitez picks up her first personal, third team foul of the quarter. Brooklyn Davis checks into the game. Emery Pasco checks in for Templeton, and as well as MJ Rodriguez. First time we've called their names tonight in Coalinga. 2:18 remaining in the game. Coalinga 48, Templeton 32. Creeling takes it across the timeline. Right-hand dribble, chest pass to the left side. Peters left to center. Creeling to the right side. Bounce pass to the right corner. 3 on the way by Marcourt. Off the heel, no. Rebound for Coalinga. And think about the last 2 meetings between these two programs. Templeton got the job done on this very same floor 2 years ago. Coalinga got the job done last year in the North County of the Central Coast. Horned Toads the basketball with under 2 to go in the game. Love spins, bounce pass to Rafu, keeps it in the high post. Rafu being pressured, bounce pass to Kaya Carpenter, down the smokestack with the right-hand finish, contested a rebound, everybody tied up, jump ball called, and possession arrow in favor of Coalinga. 1:38 remaining in the game. So now Cecilia Perez checks into the game for Alika Rafoon, as well as Sophia Rico is going to check in as well. Some of the bench players for the Toads. 48-32 is our score. Coalinga out in front. Sophia Rico with the inbound, baseline right, chest pass to Addie Love, right wing 3. Oh yeah! Addie Love connects, 51-32 Coalinga. 1:28 remaining in the contest. Peters trying to get the pass from Rodriguez, but it goes out of bounds, lands in the stands. Still Eagle basketball. 1:23 remaining in the contest. Creeling receives the inbound, right-hand dribble. One-hand pass, trying to drive in. Back to the right side is Peters. Peters now, overhead pass, gets it to her teammate of MJ Rodriguez, going to try to drive in. A whistle and a foul. And let's see who the culprit is for Coalinga. So it's on Brooklyn Davis. And Brooklyn Davis picks up her 5th personal of the evening, so Davis fouls out. 4th team foul of the quarter. Brooklyn Davis goes to the bench. Addie Love goes to the bench. A round of applause in the Toads gym. Inbound, Rodriguez for the 2 from 15 feet out. Does not fall. Maciel with the rebound. Ball picked up by Creeling. Chest pass and a whistle, and that is going to be a foul. A lot of kind of a crazy commotion. They're going to say it is going to be, officially they're going to give it to Bella Vega. Vega's first personal of the evening, 15 foul. Bonus is already in play. And Alyssa Escalante checks into the game for the first time tonight. Lolly Maciel heads to the bench. Gives her teammates a high five on the bench. Creeling's second one goes in. 51-33 Coalinga, 63 seconds remaining in the contest. Escalante, chest pass to Chloe Sandoval now, back to Rico to the right side. Sophia Rico now being pressured by MJ Rodriguez, overhead pass to Bella Vega, mishandles it, ball on the floor, wrestling for it, rebound 1, and that ball is stolen away by Templeton. Creeling in transition, right-hand dribble, one-hand pass to Peters, right corner 3 on the way by Peters, and she gets it in there. 51-36 Coalinga. 51-35, I should say, Coalinga, 38.1 seconds remaining in the contest. Stay tuned for the Horned Toad postgame show. That's coming up in a little bit. Creeling with the inbound for Templeton, baseline left. Chest pass now to Marcourt, straight away 3 on the way. Airs it out, trying to get the basketball. Ball deflected away. Right-hand dribble, left to center, 3 on the way. Off the right iron, no. Chloe Sandoval with the rebound. Escalante with the basketball. Templeton has not suffered a loss yet this season. Horned Toads of 18 seconds. That's going to be stolen away by Marcourt. Marcourt with the steal for Templeton. Down the right side, drives in, a whistle, and a traveling call on Templeton. 13.2 seconds remaining in the contest. Templeton on the defense. Horned Toads with the basketball and the lead. Sandoval being pressured, 6 seconds to go. Looking, hands it off to Sophia Rico. 2 seconds to go, right-hand dribble. Lobs it up to Bella Vega. Bella Vega gets it in there at the horn. They're going to count it? And they're not going to count it, but the Horned Toads, regardless, take down Templeton 51-35 at the Toads Gym. The Horned Toads give Templeton their first loss of the season. Think about that. Coalinga improves to 5-2 overall on the season, and Templeton suffers their first loss of this 2025-26 campaign. They're 4-1 overall. Hope you can stay tuned for the Horned Toad postgame show. That's coming up right after the break. Once again, final score, Coalinga 51, Templeton 36. We'll be right back after this. Horned Toad basketball on the Toad Streaming Network.
Hey, this is Brian Welch. Rad Studios is the place to help you with drone and real estate photography. Don't forget that Rad Studios has you covered with sports and senior portraits as well. Contact my friends Ryan and Dana Arguello at www.radstudiosvideography.com to make your dream a reality. Dillonsley Tire Service is the place to go for tire alignment, oil changes, and tires. 3 locations to serve you in the Central Valley: Lemoore, Huron, and Coalinga. If you have a tire emergency, Dillonsley Tire can come to the rescue 24/7. Call Pat Dillonsley and the team at 559-935-1635.
It's a happy atmosphere inside the Toads Gym. Coalinga gets the job done against Templeton 51-35 on the west side of the Sandwalk Keene Valley. Hi everybody, I'm Brian Welch, the Toad Streaming Network. Glad to be a part of your Monday evening, wherever you may be tuning in. And welcome to the Horned Toad postgame show. Head coach Mike Walker on the video feed. And there is Paulina Benitez right there. Happy assistant coach Mackenzie Walker going to the locker room. Impressive victory for Coalinga, giving Templeton their first loss of this 2025-26 season. Templeton headed into Coalinga tonight with a perfect record of 4-0. And Coalinga right now playing some really good basketball, especially the start of a busy week. Think about this. The Horned Toads were supposed to play against Pioneer Valley, but that game was canceled. But they have a big couple of games heading into Kern County starting on Thursday night. But a big victory to kick off the week in the right tone. Let's take a look at the highlights from the whole entire game. It was back and forth in that first quarter. Coalinga had a good 7-0 run in the middle part of the first half, and it was a 7-point lead for Coalinga. It was 12-5 Toads at the end of the first quarter. Second quarter begins, and Templeton had a 6-0 run to begin the second quarter, but the Toads found ways to keep the offense moving. And how about this? A 10-0 run to close out the first half, and the Toads went into the locker room with a 23-15 lead at the break. Third quarter begins. Toads and Templeton battling it out. Toads found a way to keep the offense moving. Alika Rafu, who was quiet from beyond the arc tonight, heated up with a big three, making it a 28-19 lead for Coalinga. And it was a 10-point lead at the end of the third quarter. Coalinga 34, Templeton 24. Toads found their way in the fourth quarter. They kept the offense moving. It was back and forth. They went in the fourth quarter. Toads found a way to keep the offense moving, and they get the job done 51-35 against the Eagles of Templeton. Coalinga improves to 5-2 overall on the season, and Templeton suffers their first loss of the season with a record of 4-1. When we come right back after this, we'll talk with head coach Mike Walker. Might even talk with a player. Let's pick our offense. We'll pick our player of the game when we come right back after this. Very happy atmosphere inside the Toads Gym. Coalinga gets the victory against Templeton, gives Templeton their first loss of this 2025-26 season. Once again, the final, Coalinga 51, Templeton 36. We'll be right back after this. More of the Horned Toad postgame show, Horned Toad basketball on the Toad Streaming Network.
Hey, this is Brian Welch. Rad Studios is the place to help you with drone and real estate photography. Don't forget that Rad Studios has you covered with sports and senior portraits as well. Contact my friends Ryan and Dana Arguello at www.radstudiosvideography.com to make your dream a reality. Dillonsley Tire Service is the place to go for tire alignment, oil changes, and tires. 3 locations to serve you in the Central Valley: Lemoore, Huron, and Coalinga. If you have a tire emergency, Dillonsley Tire can come to the rescue 24/7. Call Pat Dillonsley and the team at 559-935-1635. Hey, this is Brian Welch. Rad Studios is the place to help you with drone and real estate photography. Don't forget that Rad Studios has you covered with sports and senior portraits as well. Contact my friends Ryan and Dana Arguello at www.radstudiosvideography.com to make your dream a reality. Dillonsy Tire Service is the place to go for tire alignment, oil changes, and tires. 3 locations to serve you in the Central Valley: Lemoore, Huron, and Coalinga. If you have a tire emergency, Billingsley Tire can come to the rescue 24/7. Call Pat Billingsley and the team at 559-935-1635. Hey, this is Brian Welch. Rad Studios is the place to help you with drone and real estate photography. Don't forget that Rad Studios has you covered with sports and senior portraits as well. Contact my friends Ryan and Dana Arguello at www.radstudiosvideography.com to make your dream a reality. Dillonsy Tire Service is the place to go for tire alignment, oil changes, and tires. 3 locations to serve you in the Central Valley: Lemoore, Huron, and Coalinga. If you have a tire emergency, Billingsley Tire can come to the rescue 24/7. Call Pat Billingsley and the team at 559-935-1635. Hey, this is Brian Welch. Rad Studios is the place to help you with drone and real estate photography. Don't forget that Rad Studios has you covered with sports and senior portraits as well. Contact my friends Ryan and Dana Arguello at www.radstudiosvideography.com to make your dream a reality. Dillonsy Tire Service is the place to go for tire alignment, oil changes, and tires. 3 locations to serve you in the Central Valley: Lemoore, Huron, and Coalinga. If you have a tire emergency, Billingsley Tire can come to the rescue 24/7. Call Pat Billingsley and the team at 559-935-1635.
Welcome back to the Horn Toad post-game show. Coalinga gets the job done against Templeton 51-35 at the Toads Gym. Brian Welch back with you on the Toad Streaming Network, and welcome back to the Horn Toad post-game show. We're standing by for our Horn Toad player of the game. How about this? Number 22, Addie Love, having 21 points tonight, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and 4 steals. The 4s are wild for Miss Addie Love. Addie, good seeing you. Congratulations on the victory. You look like you were relentless tonight on the floor.
Thank you, Brian. I know it's just a team effort. I think we did overall really good job. We came in, we were a little bit nervous, but we started off really strong. Just taking it to the basket, and our defense really what got us the win tonight. So,
and especially your teammates. We talked about this in the pregame show about you being here and you being able to find ways to get the job done. It felt like you were unstoppable, especially from beyond the arc and even in the post.
Oh, thank you. I'm trying to get more all-around game, so each game I'm slowly working on it.
Well, 4, 4, and 4 with rebounds, assists, and steals. You're getting the job done. But 21 points. Is this what we're going to have to expect for the whole entire rest of the season?
I hope so. As long as I keep pushing and with my teammates' help, that's how we're getting it done.
I know that your mom and dad are here. I know that that's your support system. I know your grandmother was here tonight.
Yes.
What does it mean to have your family here to watch you play?
It's so important. They mean so much to me, and they're the ones that are pushing me to do my best, so I'm so thankful that I couldn't do without them.
You want to give a shout out to them?
Definitely my mom, my dad, everybody that just come and watches. Everybody in the stands is so supportive of our whole team, and we're so appreciative of everybody coming out and just cheering us on.
Addie, thank you so much for hopping on the Horn Toad post-game show. Good luck with the rest of the week. Enjoy the victory, and we'll see you next time. All right?
Bye, Brian. Thank you.
That is correct. That is Addie Love, our player of the game on the Toads post-game show. Head coach Mike Walker going to join us right now as we'll pass the headset over. And we didn't get a chance to talk with head coach Mike Walker for our one-on-one conversation, but you and I, we talked about this before tip-off about how Templeton's a perimeter shooting squad. They'll shoot the ball from beyond the arc. They'll find ways to get the job done in the elbow, but you talked about you wanted to set the message straight about having the full court press, and the press worked in that first quarter, a 7-0 run, and that was kind of the indicator of how the night would go. Coach, your thoughts about how the game went?
Yeah, if we can get on the board first and get that pressure going, it gives us that lead that we'd like to have. We actually called it off. Just felt that for two reasons, that they were kind of beating it and we were getting a bit of foul trouble. Brooklyn Davis had 3 fouls at the end of the first half, and we were just worried about that. And get ready for her, though, because she's going to blossom, and she really has yet to come out of that shell. When she does, watch out opponents. So, we went with that, and then, it was an interesting game to me. It almost felt like slow motion at certain times. We tried to slow the ball up, work the clock. The clock became our friend and not our enemy. And what always happens, Brian, with that is you have a player go down and try and shoot a shot when you don't want him to. But, I'm intrigued by what they were doing on their side of the ball and how they pulled out some of their players. Number 5, number 21 were on the bench a lot, in that third quarter. So I don't think they were in foul trouble, those two numbers were. But, what went well is some of the shots that weren't dropping in the first were dropping in the second. And then this, I think, was the key. When they hit, we answered. When they made it, we answered. And a lot of times we were up by 20 here 2 years ago, and when they hit, we did not answer at all. And I'm just really excited about tonight's game because this is the same exact team we played last year at Templeton. And they dominated us. They really did. They got a lot of talent. You see the physical size and stature of that squad. And then tonight I felt like we took it to them. The loss of Jalen Bordeaux, as I said, our leading scorer last year, playing college ball now. But I think we were working the ball. We had good ball movement. And then, of course, Addie Love. Addie Love does what she wants when she wants. And never take her out of the game because she'll get upset, even if it's just for a breather.
Well, especially 21 points from Addie Love, and you expect this from her in a junior season. But it feels like this is kind of one of the games you talked about. This team trying to put 4 quarters together. I know it was back and forth, but it feels like you're seeing the improvement 1% every game, right, Coach?
Yeah, exactly. And it's so, there was a few games we had where we were just abysmal, and there was literally a game when we played Arvin. I looked at the team at halftime and said, "Who are you? I don't even know who you are." And one of our quotes we like is, "Be the best version of you." And we're starting to see that version slowly but surely. We had some unforced turnovers that need to be cleaned up. We'll try and get some things straightened away. But the biggest test, this coming up on Thursday, is the biggest test of our entire season. We will not meet another foe like Frontier Bakersfield this entire season. This will be the most difficult challenge. As a matter of fact, a little story with Frontier is just a week or so ago, they went down to Southern California and played my alma mater, El Dorado High School.
Okay.
They lost to them, but El Dorado in Orange County has got a great reputation, but they only lost by 7 or 8 points. So I'd shout out to my family, El Dorado alums. They know how good El Dorado girls basketball is. And it's so I just know that Frontier is just an amazing team. And for us, iron sharpens iron. Let's get better against these quality opponents. Get us prepared for league. Get us prepared for what the future might have in store with playoffs. So
Coalinga gets the job done, 51-35 against Templeton. I know your brother Pat and your nephew Sean are listening tonight back in Southern California. And we talked about this during the broadcast. You're not going to Santa Maria tomorrow or Wednesday due to scheduling conflicts on Pioneer Valley's end. That's kind of like a blessing in disguise for you, because you were talking about on Thursday about playing 5 games in 6 days. Now you're only playing 4. You get 5 games, I mean, one less game there, Coach.
Yeah, 5 games in 6 days. And the thing that people need to know is that Santa Maria drive was 2.5 hours one way. So that was just going to drain us. The physical and emotional exhaustion of those trips are difficult. It's going to be tough enough to wake up, be Thursday to Shafter is about an hour and a half. So 3 straight days, 3 hours round trip each day will be difficult enough, especially, Brian, when almost every team in that tournament is about a 15, 20-minute drive for them. They're all Bakersfield schools, so we're coming from the outside, from, the northwest side. But anyway, that Santa Maria, I'm confident it would have been a W, which you like as a coach, but hey, we can get a little bit rest before we head into that Shafter tournament.
Coach, always a pleasure speaking with you. We're not going to see you till next Thursday in the Rossi tournament. I mean, you have Hanford West coming up on Tuesday, and that's going to be kind of like the end of the December blitz for high school basketball before the holiday season.
And that's the game I want to get back, because that was semifinals. We missed 24 free throws in CIF and lost by 6. So we'd like to beat Hanford West. So give them a good, nice Christmas gift, So anyway.
Coach, always a pleasure speaking with you. We'll see you down the road. Good luck traveling down to Shafter.
Hey, thanks for all your work. You're a blessing to our program, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
And hey, your merch will be coming soon.
Well, thank you, Coach. That means a lot. That's head coach Mike Walker on the Horned Toad postgame show. Coalinga gets the job done 51-35 against Templeton. Our next broadcast on the Toad Streaming Network will be tomorrow night, a 6:30 tip-off against Exeter. It's the boys basketball program taking on one of the best programs in Division 5. It is Exeter, led by one of the best players in the section, Aiden Plyman, guy who's averaging 24 points a game this season. It's going to be a very fun test at the Toads gym. But for everyone here has put this broadcast together, from the principal of Coalinga High School, Sheila Diaz, athletic director of Coalinga High School, the former Beaver of Oregon State, Mike Jaycott, Brian Loach saying goodbye. Have a good evening. Repeating the final score from Coalinga. Coalinga gets the job done at 51-35, giving Templeton their first loss of the season. We'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching and listening to Horned Toad Basketball on the Toad Streaming Network.